Hey everybody, Dick Justice here, bringing you the video review for Transformers Generations Trailcutter. This video review is brought to you by Naked Fire Trucks. Naked Fire Trucks can be reached at facebook.com/soundblaster1 for all kinds of cool toy needs. Trailcutter here is a pretty generic looking pickup truck. Kind of squat and armored looking. Not like any pickup truck I've ever seen. But not to say it's not a cool pickup truck, it's just not something that I've seen before. Black is the color of choice here. He's got stripes. Kind of small. Here he is with the older generation's Drift. As you can see, Drift is absolutely massive compared to Trailcutter. I actually have a picture of the Mastermind Predaking's foot next to Trailcutter, or I think it's next to Hoist, actually. And it's about the same size as that foot. So that tells you how tiny this guy is in this mode. You can take this bed cover off, and then he is just more of a pickup truck. Transformation on this guy is pretty easy. You just unfold the legs and fold his feet down. Fold out the wheels here. And then there's two hinges here that kind of work simultaneously. You end up folding the middle of the hood down onto his abdomen, and you fold everything else down on the other hinge so that it's like that, except you want to rotate the wheels out completely first, so he looks like that. And the arms, there's a notch on the shoulder that goes in where the mirror is on the hood. And then you flip his fist out and fold the back piece in, and then bring those around. Then you flip up the head and rotate it around. And you can have it kind of G1 style like this with this light rig, or I kind of like it like that, and you'll see why in a second. This weapon, you just unfold the inside, and then fold the handle out. You can hold it like this. It's a shield gun. Or what I like to do with it, because I think it's kind of stupid as a weapon, is you can, on the back here, peg it into the light thing. And kind of gives him a nice, like on the G1 figure, the rockets, on at least some of the versions. I had two at one point, and one of them you could do it, and one of them you couldn't. You could have the rockets sticking up. Size here is with Pokey. I've actually noticed a lot of the more recent deluxes are about the same size in robot mode, and Trailcutter is part of that. He's about the same size as... I've got Scoop up there, Generation Sky Shadow, Waspinator, Dinobot, Armada Starscream. All of those are about the same size in robot mode, to give you an indication of how big they are. Articulation on this guy is hip, thigh swivel, knee, bicep swivel, elbow, head turns. That's about it. I'm not too thrilled with the ball joints on this mold. I actually sold my Hoist because this arm went limp. Like, Trailcutter here is nice and tight. I have no trouble, making him do whatever. But on Hoist, this arm could not even hold the weight of the gun, which on that figure, instead of having this gun, has it's the tow rig that's that ends up being a gun. Ends up just being too heavy for that arm. So I like my Trailcutter. He's nice and tight. Did not like my hoist. He wasn't. So this is Dick Justice with Transformers Generations Trailcutter.